Are you struggling to pack on muscle despite spending hours in the gym? You might be making some critical nutrition mistakes that are holding you back. Stick around, because in this video, I'm going to reveal the biggest nutrition mistakes that could be sabotaging your muscle gains. Trust me, number 5 is something almost everyone gets wrong, but hardly anyone talks about. Let's dive in. Today, we're going to talk about the biggest nutrition mistakes people make when trying to build muscle. These are mistakes I've seen time and time again, and some of them might surprise you. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future content. Trust me, you won't want to miss what I've got coming up next. Let's kick things off with a mistake that's way too common: not eating enough calories. You can be lifting the heaviest weights, doing the most intense workouts, but if you're not in a calorie surplus, you're simply not going to grow. Muscle building requires fuel, and if you're not giving your body enough energy, it won't have the resources it needs to build new muscle tissue. Think of it like this: building muscle is like building a house. You can have the best tools and workers, that's your workout, but if you don't have enough bricks, that's your calories, the house isn't going to get built. A lot of people underestimate how many calories they actually need. So, if you're not seeing the results you want, it might be time to increase your intake. And stay tuned, because later in the video, I'll be giving you a simple formula to calculate how many calories you really need to build muscle. So don't go anywhere. Now, even if you're eating enough calories, what those calories are made up of is just as important. Mistake number 2 is getting the wrong balance of macronutrients: protein, carbs, and fats. Protein gets all the glory when it comes to muscle building, and it's definitely crucial, but don't underestimate the importance of carbs and fats. Carbs provide the energy you need to fuel your workouts, and fats are essential for hormone production, which is vital for muscle growth. If your diet is too low in carbs, you might find yourself feeling drained and unable to perform at your best in the gym. On the other hand, if you're skimping on fats, your body might not produce enough testosterone, which can seriously hinder your muscle gains. Make sure to stick around, because later on, I'll share the perfect macronutrient ratio to optimize your muscle building diet. Another big mistake is inconsistent meal timing. You've probably heard that you need to eat every 2 to 3 hours to keep your metabolism running or stay in an anabolic state, but that's not entirely true. However, consistency with your meal timing can play a crucial role in your muscle building journey. If you're skipping meals or going long periods without eating, your body might start to break down muscle tissue for energy. That's the last thing you want when you're trying to build muscle. You don't have to be militant about eating every 3 hours, but try to maintain a regular eating schedule. Aim to eat a balanced meal or snack every 4 to 6 hours to keep a steady flow of nutrients to your muscles. By the way, later in this video, I'll tell you the best time to eat your biggest meal for maximum muscle growth. Trust me, it's not when you think. We can't talk about nutrition for muscle building without talking about protein. Mistake number 4 is not getting enough protein in your diet. Protein is the building block of muscle, and if you're not consuming enough, your body won't have the raw materials it needs to repair and grow your muscles after a workout. But here's the thing: more protein isn't always better. There's a limit to how much protein your body can use at one time. So, it's not just about eating a ton of protein, it's about getting the right amount throughout the day. Stay tuned, because in a few minutes, I'm going to reveal how much protein you really need per meal to maximize muscle growth. You might be surprised by what the research says. Before we move on to the next mistake, if you're finding this video helpful, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps the channel out and lets me know that you want more content like this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to do it. I've got a ton of valuable information on the way that you won't want to miss. Mistake number 5 is ignoring post-workout nutrition. After a tough workout, your muscles are like sponges, ready to soak up nutrients. If you're not giving your body the right nutrients at the right time, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to maximize your gains. The post-workout window isn't as short as some people think, but that doesn't mean you should be lax about it. Aim to get a good mix of protein and carbs within 2 hours of finishing your workout. This will help kickstart the recovery process and replenish your glycogen stores. And here's a quick tip: a protein shake with some fast-digesting carbs like a banana or some honey is a great option if you're in a rush. Simple, quick, and effective. Hydration is another often overlooked aspect of muscle building. Mistake number 6 is not drinking enough water. Water is essential for every metabolic process in your body, including muscle repair and growth. If you're dehydrated, your performance in the gym will suffer, and so will your recovery. Dehydration can also make you feel tired and sluggish, which can lead to less effective workouts. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day, and especially around your workouts. A good rule of thumb is to drink at least half your body weight in ounces of water each day. But remember, the more you sweat, the more water you need, so adjust accordingly. And if you're curious about the best hydration strategy for intense training, I'll be covering that in an upcoming video, so make sure to stay tuned. Here's a mistake that I see way too often: relying on supplements to do the heavy lifting. Supplements can be helpful, but they're just that, supplements. They're meant to supplement a solid diet, not replace it. Some people think they can skimp on food as long as they're taking a protein shake or some other muscle-building supplement. But the truth is, supplements should be the icing on the cake, not the foundation of your diet. Focus on getting your nutrition from whole foods first. Supplements can be used to fill in the gaps, but they should never be your primary source of nutrients. In fact, later in this video, I'll share the 3 supplements that are actually worth your money, so stick around for that. Alright, so there you have it, the biggest nutrition mistakes that could be holding you back from building the muscle you want. Let's quickly recap. Not eating enough calories. Poor macronutrient balance. Inconsistent meal timing. Not enough protein. Ignoring post-workout nutrition. Not hydrating enough. Relying too much on supplements. If you're making any of these mistakes, now's the time to correct them and start seeing better results from your training. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who could use this information. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I've got some great content coming up, including the best foods to eat for muscle growth and a deep dive into how sleep impacts your gains. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.